What's good, y'all? We back with another video. It's gonna be a great video as always. So let's get right into it.
Y'all, did y'all hear about Mr. Prada, bitch? Oh my gosh. So this is the article from Fox New Orleans where they saying that he is wanted or whatever. So basically, he hit this man upside his head, wrapped him up in saran wrap or some shit, and then threw him on the side of the road, and then kept driving the man's car. So the story goes that this man, he's a therapist, and he's a 69-year-old man. Now, the people there pulling up old articles from 2015 where this same therapist was convicted, I guess, of child molestation of an 11-year-old. Now, that was in 2015. If you fast forward to now, Mr. Prada, it kind of matches his age. I don't know how old exactly he is, but the people are speculating that he is that 11-year-old child that therapist had done touched on. So they speculating that Mr. Prada then came back 10 years later and took that man out, basically. And I don't know, but Mr. Prada, he did go through a mental breakdown this year. Like all these years I've been to Mr. Prada, he wasn't straight. I mean, it was obvious. I don't know why people be in his comments like, oh my gosh, when this happened? Oh my gosh, Mr. Prada. Yes, Mr. Prada is G-A-Y. Yes, I don't know why people surprised. You can literally see it when he talk. You can see it in his walk. But anyways, so this year he finally became accepting of himself. He started dressing how he really wanted to dress. He started showing his femininity and all that. Like, you know, he even shaved off his hair, shaved off his eyebrows. He went crazy this fucking year. And then now to turn around and say he did this, it's crazy. I'm talking about, I don't know, honey. And look, I'm not even surprised because Mr. Prada, the way he lost his mind earlier this year, I could see him doing some shit like that. But I mean, not saying he did it though, because he might not have done it. Or maybe he did, allegedly. I don't know. By the way, when he had that mental breakdown, everybody fucking laughed. Like, they all was laughing, saying he deserved it because he be stealing content, bitch. Because he steals content, he deserved to lose his mind so much till he fuck up his handsome face. And Mr. Prada, Mr. Prada a 10. I'm talking about that bitch bad. And that's the part where I feel like if he was unattractive, then y'all would have gave him sympathy and empathy. But because he is handsome, he needed to be humbled, and that's why his mind fucked up now. Y'all, did y'all hear about Mr. Prada, bitch?
That's a sad story. Man. That really happened? It's tough. Nah.
PC Miles.
How you doing, man?
How you doing, bro?
How you doing, sir?
I'm good. You mind if I say something to the line?
Oh yeah, you can say yeah. See what's
Okay.
up. How's it going?
Hey, y'all beauty is like an ice cream cone the way it's holding all that chocolate like that. You see what I'm saying? Come follow me, my customer service.
Hey,
but appreciate you, bro. Big fan,
Hey,
bro.
thank you, man.
Here are the best still and sparkling waters at Whole Foods. First off, whether it's still or sparkling, avoid plastic altogether. These sit in warehouses, they heat up, and the microplastics leach into the water. Think about it, when you keep this in the heat for too long and you drink it, you could taste the plastic. That's no good. Secondly, avoid flavored ones. Check this out, the lime mint elderflower, naturally flavored, made with carbonated mineral water and organic natural flavors. The problem is, with organic natural flavors, you don't know which chemicals they're using to create the flavors. So when it comes to sparkling water, make sure it's mineral water and make sure it comes in glass. Whole Foods has a good one, St. Pellegrino's is good. Two of the best options are Gerolsteiner and Mountain Valley Spring Water. They show you the natural occurring minerals, as you can see right here. And when it comes to still water, I would recommend Mountain Valley Spring Water. This is the only water that I drink. We got the naturally occurring minerals, just Mountain Valley Spring Water in glass. So choose the right waters and follow the channel for way more content.
How many of y'all still feel like all that stuff is just the same stuff? But hey, maybe he knows something. I don't know. I feel like it's all the same, to be honest.
Morbid Facts, Part 404. In 2001, actress Rebecca Gayheart struck and killed a 9-year-old boy who was attempting to cross the street. Other cars had stopped to allow the boy to cross, but she apparently lost her patience and drove into the turn lane to go around them, accidentally running the boy over in the process. She only received probation and a $2,800 fine. A Canadian man getting a rectal exam by his doctor at the hospital was observed by people he assumed were medical students. But he ended up suing the hospital and the observers after learning they were actors who played doctors on the TV show Saving Hope and were trying to prepare for their roles. A man from Alabama recently died after having the wrong organ removed during a horrific surgery in Florida. 70-year-old Bill Bryan was scheduled to have his spleen removed, but the surgeon mistakenly removed his liver instead. According to medical records, the surgeon didn't realize his mistake at the time and proceeded to label the removed liver specimen as spleen.
It's tough.
I just mistakenly stepped on a bug and it just sounded so crunchy. And all I could think of, just imagine if a giant was just walking around and then you just mind your business, living your life, doing whatever, and then boom, you get stepped on. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I just mistakenly...
That is crazy though. Like, imagine really being an insect. Like, I gotta be a tough life. You gotta make sure you don't get caught by the human being because they see you. What is that? What is that little thing? Because insects do be looking ugly. Yeah, why? That is a tough life. Like, being an insect gotta be a tough life. Unless you an ant. Ants are cool. But you was like some kind of like crazy looking insect, like a roach, you're dead. You might as well just go and get out that house, man. You out of there. For real.
So if you have Verizon or Xfinity Mobile, no, you're not tripping. We literally don't have cell service right now, and there has been a massive cellular outage for these networks for the last 5 hours. What's so fucking creepy is not only has my phone been on SOS where I can't call or receive calls, or have no internet connection, but it's telling me that it's having a hard time locating a satellite. Literally, this is the message that I'm getting, and I have an Apple phone, and it's telling me that it's trying to locate a signal and find a fucking satellite. You cannot convince me that this is not because of this second moon that has come into orbit. What are the chances that this asteroid or second moon that has come into orbit that literally got here at 12:54 last night is happening at the same time that we have this massive internet outage and cellular outage? As for now, most of the outages are being reported in Northwest Indiana as well as Illinois, but I'm telling you, I have literally gone like to the next state where I am doing paperwork and still don't have service. Could this massive moon be blocking our satellites? And is there something that we're not being told? Because this is such a freaky coincidence and I'm not buying it. Something is definitely up. So if you have Verizon...
The biggest problem that people have that prevents them from manifesting the life they truly want to live is a lack of confidence and a lack of self-esteem. Listen, we can talk about manifestation, we can talk about the law of attraction, we can talk about rituals, magics, all of these things. None of it will work unless you have a supreme confidence within yourself. Now, a lot of people will ask, how do I build self-esteem? How do I become more confident? Well, it's simple. The only way that I know how to do it is to set goals and accomplish them. No matter how big or small those goals are, just the fact that you say you're going to do something and then you put in the work to do it, that's how you build confidence. Look, you can't talk your way into confidence. You can only build it through action. Now, some people are naturally just born with more confidence than others, right? But if you don't have confidence, this is the only way that you can build it. Because really what we're talking about is the subconscious mind and reprogramming the subconscious mind. Whatever you tell yourself consistently and over again, it will seep into your subconscious and it will eventually become your reality. But you can't just tell yourself, you have to follow it up with action. See, you won't be able to convince other people or convince the universe until you first convince yourself. And this applies to every facet of life. Whether you're talking about exercising or getting in shape, whether you're talking about attracting a woman or a man into your life, it all starts with you, bro. And see, a lot of people have this victim mentality where they want to blame the world for their own shortcomings. As long as you still blaming others for why you're in a certain position of life, you will never have the power. The biggest problem.
Thoughts are electromagnetic. And so when we put them out, they reverberate out into the ether. Now, imagine many people reverberating negative thoughts out into the ethers. This is how you will have a localized community or a localized area where there's a lot of tension, there's a lot of anger, there's a lot of fighting, there's a lot of animosity, there's a lot of rage, and there's a lot of violence. And then you can go into another area where what primary emotions being expressed are love, peace, tranquility, beauty, kindness, compassion. Can you see the difference? So the field of consciousness is controlled by the mass consciousness. And so this is why we as a collective actually have control in our reality. Thoughts?
A couple of weeks ago, treasure hunter John Ventura was deep in the woods somewhere in Brazil.
Okay, I need you to stop what you're doing right now and go look at the ingredients in your hair care, in your skincare, in everything. A lot of people do not know it is loaded with chemicals. So many chemicals. And a lot of you are thinking that you're just putting it on your skin. It's not like you're eating it. Well, guess what? Whatever goes in your skin is going straight into your bloodstream. The newborn babies are actually being tested with these chemicals in their bloodstream because of what their mothers have been putting on their skin. So I'm going to share with you a couple to look out for. The number one is phthalates. These are listed as fragrance. And when you see fragrance, they don't actually have to tell you what that means because it's known as like a trade secret. They don't have to tell you what the fragrance is, but that's where they hide a lot of these chemicals such as phthalate. And the one that you're going to want to look for is diethyl phthalate. I'll put it on the screen. And it's actually known to drop sperm count insanely. Sperm counts have been going down and down throughout the years, and a lot of it is because of these skincare ingredients. And it's in guy skincare too. It's in everything. Literally anything that you put in your hair, it's because it's what makes it have that really good smell. So you're sacrificing smelling good for literally damaging your body, disrupting your hormones, and just wreaking havoc on your body. The next one is parabens. These are to extend the shelf life. They work as like a preservative. And these disrupt hormones. They act as the hormone estrogen in your body, completely throwing everything off. That's why rates of cancer are going up. That's why people are having more breast cancer. It also lowers testosterone in men. That's why the testosterone levels are lower than ever in men. And it also can cause breast cancer. It can cause infertility. It's terrible. And nobody knows these things are in your skincare and in your hair care. And one that you want to look out for is propylparaben. I'll put it on the screen. I don't know if I'm saying these right, but it doesn't matter. And the next one is preservatives. Almost everything like lotions, all of this stuff has preservatives, otherwise it will go moldy after a couple of weeks. And what these preservatives are actually formaldehyde releasers. Your product releases formaldehyde in order to keep it fresh and to keep it from molding. And the one that you're going to look for is diazolidinuria. I don't know how to say it, but it's on the screen. And the next one is emulsifiers, the things that when you scrub your face, it gets all fizzy and it gets all emulsified, like your skincare and your face creams. It is actually linked to brain damage. It is it's not supposed to be going in your skin, but they do not care. And one you're going to look for is disodium EDTA, which is a very bad one. And guess what? I've been using this for a while, and guess what? It has disodium EDTA, it has titanium dioxide. It is full of things that do not need to be in here. All you need to shave is use your conditioner. I use a natural organic conditioner. I used it to shave just as smooth. You do not need this. You do not need these thousands of products they're trying to promote to you. You don't need it. You just don't. It's all lies. It's all because these companies want to keep making more and more money. They want you to be a consumer. They want your money. They do not care about your health. So I am on a mission to tell everybody about this because I'm not going to let my family poison themselves. I'm not going to let everyone poison themselves unknowingly because the government and these companies do not care about your health.
They sure don't. They sure don't, man. That's crazy. Like, it's almost like you got to create your own your own soap, your own everything, It's crazy, man. But this is what we got, man. That's why, like, you really got to make sure you're doing, like, research and really learning new stuff. Because, man, if we don't do nothing, man, we going to be living like this forever. For real.
Are you saying the map is wrong?
Oh, dear, yes. Look at Greenland.
Okay.
Now look at Africa.
Okay.
The two land masses appear to be roughly the same size.
Yes.
Would it blow your mind if I told you that Africa is in reality 14 times larger?
Yes.
Here we have Europe, drawn considerably larger than South America. When it's 6.9 million square miles, South America is almost double the size of Europe's 3.8 million.
Alaska appears 3 times as large as Mexico, when Mexico is larger by 0.1 million square miles.
Germany appears in the middle of the map when it's in the northernmost quarter of the Earth.
Wait. Relative size is one thing, but you're telling me that Germany isn't where we think it is?
Nothing's where you think it is.
Where is it?
I'm glad you asked. The Peters projection.
It has fidelity of axis.
Fidelity of position.
East-west lines are parallel and intersect north-south axes at right angles.
What the hell is that?
It's where you've been living this whole time.
Are you saying the map is wrong?
Yeah, I feel like the map is wrong. How they present it. I think it's way bigger than that. Honestly, I think this plane of existence is way bigger than what we think. For real.
Yeah. A deadly fireworks display over Tel Aviv.
And
Goodness,
you're
there was an
talking
impact
about
just
Tel
to the left
Aviv.
of us here.
And you're talking about Tel Aviv, Jim. We are looking at pictures right now. Oh, we are looking at pictures of Tel Aviv, what you're describing.
Oh, God. Okay, guys, we got to get off the roof. These are coming down right next to us here.
Please do, Jim. Please do.
They're coming down. One just about. We got to go inside.
Jim, please take cover. Yeah.
A deadly.
Oh, wow. What's going down?
Hi, I'm the
See you at the airport?
Turning Point USA. I want to know about the children that you were saying that are at the border right now. Wait, would you answer this question real quick? No,
they asked me taking a picture real quick.
Yeah, you're getting behind and you're saying that you're fighting for women. No, I'm not going to back off. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. I'm asking her. She's saying that she supports this.
Those ladies asked her to take a
I don't
picture
care. You're in my way. Don't talk to me.
Those ladies asked
Don't talk to me.
before you walked up.
She is damaging what is happening to Hispanic women and children at the border because she's promoting family reunification with child sex. You're not commenting on this issue. You are directly impacting the Hispanic demographic in a negative way. You are directly impacting what is happening with the children in this country, and you are not doing what you're supposed to be doing as a representative, representing women in this country. Shame on you. You're not going to win.
I'm sorry, y'all. Yo, she just sitting here taking her pictures and all that. Like, man, she ain't worried about nothing she said. Yo, this is too funny. I'm sorry. She is so unbothered. She's like, whatever. You know, I'm gonna take my pictures and get home with my day. Yo, Kamala, yo, she's funny. That was funny. I'm sorry, y'all. That got me.
Y'all know, like, the industry, everybody's taking the longest vacations now. It's like they're just waiting, like, God damn it, I'll be back when this shit is over. But that's their way of kind of getting out of having to say anything. I don't know if that's what it is, or perhaps these niggas are in bricks because they were involved in the fucking parties. When Diddy said, yo, why you don't want to party with me, Fab? And you said, I do party with you. Did he? And he said, nah, man, I'm talking about party. What the fuck did that mean? If you address it, some niggas are gonna say you look more guilty. If you don't address it, you definitely look guilty. If you break down anything that happened, you might hurt yourself later in court. If you stay silent, you look like you're hiding. I don't know, nigga. But I do think a simple, yo, them bitches are lying. Like, that tweet alone, I don't care how much I'm paying a lawyer. I reserve.
Man, you can't just be sitting back. And we knew that you was at them, but you gotta say something. You better say they lying or something. Jay-Z is over.
NBC News has confirmed that missiles have been launched by Iran toward Tel Aviv, toward Israel.
Yes.
Aaron, are you getting the same word there? We hear the sirens.
Yes, I'm getting the same word here, and I'm hearing the siren sound here in Jerusalem. And in the distance, I saw a light rising up into the sky.
Aaron, do you have to get into a shelter?
Anything else from this vantage point where I am right now, Andrea?
You know, I hate when people ask you what you do. Like what's your job? Like, your job is your purpose. Like, that's not your purpose. Like, that's not your main goal of living, is your job. Like, that's not what you do. Like, when people ask me that, I'm like, I live. Like, I get up and I live. Like, I do what I want to do. And, like, work is the bane of my existence. I hate going to work. Exactly. I work at a little cafe, and I dread it. I despise it. Just the thought that you have to go in there and you can't leave. Like, or else you'll get fired. Like, you're stuck there until this amount of time. Like, you have to clock in, and then you are stuck there until you can leave. Like, I just hate it. It makes me feel so trapped and suffocated. I really, really hate it. I know most people feel that way, and it just sucks that America is like this. We're just stuck in this 9 to 5, in this loop of capitalism. Like, you have to work if you want to eat. Otherwise, how can you afford groceries? Like, it's just so ridiculous that we're stuck like this. Like, we're here to live and have experiences and have fun and do what we want to do, but we're all stuck at work all day long. Like, that there has to be another solution. So I'm really working on trying to sell my art and sell jewelry and make passive income so I can do what I want. And I want to help others do the same. I want to help you find your passion and find a way to make money from it so you can not work as much. Or maybe quit your job if you're successful enough, because we're not here to work. Like, we're not. We're here to find our purpose and do what makes us happy.
Indeed. Indeed, man. That's what I'm saying. Like, whatever it is, man, try to find a way to, like, whatever you're good at, try to find a way to, like, you know, make revenue off of that online. You know, either that's making videos, music, whatever it is, you know, and just, you know, monetize that for real, because you should not be having to work. Like, this world moves so fast right now. Like, you shouldn't be having to work a job, man. Go find something else to do. I mean, like, if you're gonna work that job, use that job, and then, you know, investing into your whatever you're doing or you're trying to accomplish online. That's what I would say. That's for.
So y'all don't see nothing wrong going on right now? Like, y'all don't find none of this shit that's going on right now a bit concerning? Like, I don't get, y'all know it's something wrong for real if I get on here talking about this. I usually don't get on here talking like this, right? The Deliverance came out, and it's been a big eye-opener for all the non-religious and the religious people, right? And then over time, we got new shows and we got new movies talking about religion and death playing a part in this. Like the new show on Hulu with Niecy Nash, she plays as a detective. I don't know how to pronounce the show, but if you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. If you watch it, you know what I'm talking about. But if you haven't, I suggest you go watch it. It's interesting, but it's like, and then with this Diddy situation, like, shit is really unfolding, you know, in our eyes. Like, it's really starting to unfold, and not even half, it's majority of Hollywood all tied up into this shit, and these celebrity deaths are starting to unfold because of this shit too. And now we got a flood happening in North Carolina / Tennessee, and we got this massive chemical shit happening in Atlanta. I don't know what the fuck's going on. I'm not gonna make no assumptions. I'm not gonna say that he's finally coming. I don't know, but all I'm gonna say is we need to be prepared, mentally, physically, and spiritually. I don't know what's coming, but the shit don't seem right now. So y'all don't see nothing wrong going on right now?
We going into that more spiritual awakening in 2025. More people is gonna start to realize, you know what? The spiritual people was right. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's gonna get to that point, man. That's what I feel like. I just think that a lot of people just start just waking up, like, left and right. The people that you thought was asleep, they was woke the whole time. They was just sitting back, you know, getting their little sleep, and now they waking up, man. It's just everybody just wake up on their own time, you know. Some people like waking up early, some people like sleeping in, you know. So it's time, man. It's that time, y'all. For real. Things is rapidly changing fast.
No blinker?
Uh-oh.
There's your second one right there. Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh.
I don't need to. You didn't use a blinker. You're not going to treat me like this. Okay. I'm calling to, you blocked my traffic. You blocked me from going through, and I have that right. What's your badge number?
3180.
All right, get your supervisor here right now.
Okay, for what?
Because I'm a taxpayer, and that's what I said.
Okay.
Get your supervisor here right now.
Okay. Can I help you with something?
Yep. Because your professionalism and how you just drove and how I have it on camera, I want your supervisor here. I'm a taxpayer. You do your job right. Turn your body cam on.
It's on supervisor.
All right, get your supervisor. I'm giving you a citizen. I'm giving you a ticket right now. You didn't use your blinker. You're blocking traffic. You're not a professional capacity. You're still blocking traffic. Get your supervisor here now. Get your supervisor here now.
If you keep yelling and pointing your finger at me, you're going to be detained in handcuffs. Okay? Because if you attempt,
give me your card.
If you attempt to approach me,
I have that right. I have that right.
To do what?
Get your supervisor here, boss.
I need to tell him what you need him for.
I want to make a complaint on you for blocking traffic, and then for you not using your blinker, and for you driving erratically. Get your supervisor. I don't need to say no more to you until your supervisor here. Federally, if you're violating my rights, I'm going to... Give me your card right now.
I'm just trying to ask.
Give me your card right now and give me your supervisor. Do your job.
Damn.
You know me.
No
blinker?
Huh? It's the dumb old cop. It's a dumb old cop right there. Damn.
That shit good as fuck. You paying for this?
Why would I do that?
This the problem with niggas now. They just so motherfucking broke and so motherfucking sassy. They just want to be in their princess era. It's cool. Broke ass.
I don't even know you.
He said, well, I don't even know you. What? Yeah, nah, she was funny.
Yo!
Dang, what's going on?
You know what I mean?
Dragon Ball Z out there? Is that Goku? Oh my goodness, that was crazy. They got Goku out there. Wow. Wow. Dang. Nah, that's Goku out there doing that.
Mocha chocolate.
The wheels, yeah, wheels. I ain't gonna lie.
Sir, can you have that young woman come out, the one that was taking pictures of her? Ain't nobody here for you. Listen.
I've never seen anything like that. Look at this blowing up.
Look at that water spout. Oh my god.
Wait, what is that? It's a chemical. Go. Get us the hell out of here.
Dude, oh my god.
Wow. That's great.
Oh, it don't even look real. Oh my, that's like tripping me out.
I've never seen anything like that. Look at this.
There is so much going on in the sky, y'all. Have y'all been looking up? Look at this. This right here was recorded in Los Angeles, California. Y'all see that?
Oh, what is that, Mom?
What?
Mom, you see this?
No.
Holy shit! What the hell is that? What is happening?
Look at that, y'all. So I imagine this is where your siren lights come from, you know, as above, so below. It has to mirror it, right? So are these the cosmic cops? Are these cosmic cops? Because here's the thing. The Star of Jacob showed up in the sky the other night. Look at that, y'all. Y'all see that? What is all this dark stuff around it? Like this dark matter, dark energy. You see that? It's bright and dark at the same time. Would this be like Polaris? This would be Polaris, right? Zoom in. Look at that. Like X, you know, looks like a cross. X marks a spot. Like we have been seeing a lot of X's in the skies as of lately, right? The moon showing the X's behind it. The sun is showing the X's behind it. And now the Star of Jacob, Polaris. Look at that, y'all. Do you think these things were accompanying the Star of Jacob? Because anytime you have something major coming, like cops have to come through and, you know, be with you for protection and all that. But let me know what you guys think about this video, y'all. Y'all know something big is here when you have the cosmic cop.
$100,000 if you make this shot. Let's see.
Nah, she only did that because you know he couldn't shoot free throws. He smacked that one. I ain't gonna lie, dang. Oh man, Shaq really couldn't shoot free throws back then. That's crazy. He was locked in right there. He needed that 100,000.
That's why you can't get too caught up in comments and views. This shit be fake.
1/3 of all internet traffic is fake. And all of this is coming from Chinese phone farms. So the people that you're arguing online with about different things such as politics and city rules, well, it's all fake. And it's probably just a robot. These phone farms usually have tens of thousands of phones that are connected to one computer that's controlling all of them. The way it works is that the people who run this typically take the batteries out of all these phones and then connect all the motherboards together in order to monitor it on one computer. And then with the use of AI, they're able to generate responses across social media, making it seem like they're coming from a real person when in fact it's just one big computer. I don't think you guys understand how sophisticated this actually is, because each phone represents one person, but yet it's all connected to one computer that literally controls all of them.
All them trolls that be coming out of nowhere talking crazy, following a bunch of people that don't got much followers. That ain't real.
Girl, that's how it be, man.
That's why you can't get too caught up.
Trolls be AI bots, for real. Because who really got time? I think they send some negative comment. Like, if you got time to do that, dang, that's crazy.
2 suns spotted in the sky, and it is right before this solar eclipse that we're about to have, actually today. This guy stepped outside his house and he was like, damn, this sun feels different. And he decided to record. And when he looked up, y'all, this is what he saw.
I think it's a game. Look, I am outside of my own home.
Okay.
See with my own 2 eyes. Look.
Okay. Let's see.
That sun hitting, boy. That sun lit. Look how big it looks. Look how big that thing looks. Y'all see that? And then you zoom in. Look at that, y'all.
That's crazy.
Look at the rays coming out of this one, but this one just looks. Y'all see that? Why does that look so dull?
It's evening, so tell me go outside.
Look how much brighter and red this one looks, y'all. This one is like in stasis or something. Remember, y'all, there is a solar eclipse today. I don't think we'll be able to see it because it's more in the South America region, which I don't really understand, because if the sun shines throughout the whole planet, why wouldn't we be able to see it over here? And these are more lies, you know what I'm saying, that we were taught in school. But yes, 2 suns in the sky, y'all. Things are heating up. This is strictly for entertainment purposes only.
Dang, that's crazy. I guess he really sells 2 suns, man. Shoot, y'all let me know if y'all see something like that crazy, man. Yeah.
Now, sometimes I just sit back and realize us being humans is cruel. Like majority of the population mindset is to destroy, kill, take, pillage, rob, stab, shoot, everything that's destructive. As y'all can see in this demonstration right behind me, literally every creature on this earth. Like, we never just think about what if instead of taking from everything, we actually add on and help the earth. We help the animals. We help the planet. But no, we want to shoot, kill, turn everything into a sculpture, enslave it, turn it into rugs, use it as things to write on. And we never really stop to think about the damage that we actually do as humans. Sometimes it just make you think we need to do better. Just think about all the destruction that we have caused. But y'all let me know in the comments too. Do y'all think that we can do better with taking care of the planet?
Yeah, we can. It's just, we got these evil folks in charge right now, you know? So we got to start doing what we can. Really.
Religions were made to hide the truth about yourself. Matthew 21:12, Jesus went into the temple of God. Corinthians 3:16, do you not know that you are the temple of God? Jesus entered within himself to go to God, which is why he tells you to meditate in Luke 6:6. When thou prayest, enter in thine inner chamber, and having shut thy door, the inner chamber, the inner self. Shutting the door is taking no thought, which is exactly what Jesus says. Therefore take no thought in Matthew 6:34. He says this 5 times because you have 5 senses. You must turn off the 5 senses and take no thought. When you turn off activity, thought and emotion, you connect with pure consciousness. which allows you to meet the Lord in the air, Theologians 4:17. Earth is the body, water is emotion, fire is spirit, air is the mind. Raise yourself up to the air, enter in the mind. All your life you've been thinking. When you stop thinking, you open up other aspects of your consciousness. The church does not want you to know this, to keep your soul trapped in the physical plane. You need to go from hell to heaven, heel to head, matter to spirit. Join the university if you want to become enlightened. We have a library.
So this Walmart had the nerve to call people into work to help clean up this mess, y'all. Look at that. And how do they still have power? And then the employees walking around in this dirty, murky water with the power on is a dangerous thing. Like, at this point in time, these people are literally playing with their lives. But again, like, it's your job that's calling you. Like, why aren't these people just like, well, I wouldn't even show up to work. Are you kidding me? Look at all these electronics, all these products literally flooded, y'all. That is crazy. And then that dirty water, you have no idea what's in that water or what you're gonna be stepping on. Bro, is this what Walmart is doing? Is this what the Walmart in North Carolina is doing and Boone is doing? If they would have called me and told me that they need me in to help with this flood, I would have quit right then and there, boy. I wouldn't even. That's crazy, man. You guys are putting your lives in jeopardy for a store that don't even really care about you. But shout out to those 3 employees that showed up, y'all. Y'all might get a raise from Walmart, but this right here, unnecessary. This is strictly for entertainment purposes only, y'all.
Yeah, that's not right. Nah, they better get him a raise or something, for real. Cause that's not cool. You didn't call them people in to work on that. Man, that's messed up, for real.
See that The Simpsons just unexpectedly aired their series finale, leaving fans perplexed. Is The Simpsons over? This would be unprecedented. They've predicted, quote unquote, so many things. To just stop cranking out these episodes would be strange, especially given what's going on right now. Now, in this episode, Bart becomes self-aware and realizes his birthday means he will turn 11. Bart has been 10 years old since the beginning of the series. He refuses, leading to Homer strangling him, and with the show glitching and resetting. With everything then back to normal, and the series finale is no longer. They're going to keep making new Simpsons episodes. But there's a reset. Very peculiar. Did anyone else see that The Simpsons just unexpectedly aired their series?
That's crazy. Maybe they gotta update it or something. I don't know.
Babe! Babe!
Who is it?
It's me, Daddy.
What?
Yeah. It's me, babe. I'm your husband. Babe!
Oh my god.
But that goes to show you that kids, they just follow what you're teaching. That's why you gotta really make sure you're doing the right things in front of your kids. They do what they see. That's what's up, man. They were creating their own little van and stuff. That's what's up. That's what I'm talking about.
To a club version, and I've been to his house in Miami that got rated version. I went there for New Year's Eve in 2018. Everybody was there. I don't everybody want to be quiet, but everybody was there. the baby oil got some kind of shit in there where they pour it in your drink, that shit make you forget. But they talking about weird shit. They not talking about freaky shit.
Have y'all ever seen Blink Twice? That's exactly what that reminded me of. You just said that. Because when they was at this party, this billionaire party, they start forgetting stuff. They forgot they even did all the craziness. So if you haven't got a chance to watch that, I would say go watch Blink Twice, and you will get a better understanding of where they're coming from. Diddy.
They talking about them freak offs. Really, they want to say fuck off. I know when I was signed to 50, he didn't fuck with that then. Into a club version. And
The fucking did.
What?
They're making genetically modified mosquitoes now. Watch this.
This video was posted recently by a man who captured a mosquito and noticed on the side of its body was printed the numbers 36. It turns out this mosquito was genetically modified and released into the wild. What is going on with these genetically modified mosquitoes? Some conspiracy theorists have worried that these genetically modified mosquitoes are being released in order to inject experimental vaccines into whoever they bite. And what are the long-term implications of this?
Bro, what is really going on, bro? Nobody asked for this. First y'all make genetically modified food, but now they're making lab-grown bugs too? Bro, let me know what y'all think in the comment section, because this shit getting out of hand. And that goes back to Bill Gates, because he's been talking about lab-grown mosquitoes. And boom, now we in the lab with these shits. And they already released 750 million genetically modified insects in 2020. So if you want to protect yourself without spraying a bunch of chemicals on your body, here are some natural ways you can do that. For number one, start wearing lavender oil. You can get this from pretty much any store. It smells pretty good and it's also good for your skin. For number two, consistently drink a small amount of apple cider vinegar. Mosquitoes do not like the smell it emits after we consume it. It also has a whole bunch of other health benefits. And my last suggestion is to wear neem oil. It's also a natural mosquito repellent that you can rub in with lotion. You can get this from pretty much any pharmacy as well. Comment the word grocery if you want a full healthy grocery guide. And if you want
How did you get a butterfly on your head? I don't even know. But where did he come from? Bio. What?
Start. Niggas that say they have a good business idea, niggas that say they have a bunch of good ideas, but that's where niggas fuck up at. Procrastination is the one thing that's gonna kill your success, twin. You will get left behind because your ass don't start some shit, nigga. I used to wake up every day twin, I wanna be a content creator, I wanna be a content creator, I wanna be a content creator. I blew up doing content creation. I'm nowhere near as far as I'm finna get. But to think, I spent 5 years saying I wanted to do this shit, and I never started? Nigga, if I would've started 5 years ago, I would've been where I'm at right now, and had 10 times as much. But that's where niggas fuck up at, gang. The fact that you waking up and you saying, I want this shit, I wanna get there, I wanna get this, and you're not doing shit. You're going to be in the same place every day, working the same job every day, gang, and you're gonna keep telling yourself you wanna do that shit until you're old as fuck and you don't have enough time to do it no more. Your body isn't strong enough to do shit no more, and now you're gonna live the rest of your life living with regret. Bro, just do that shit now, bro. The hardest part about being a business owner is starting, nigga. A lot of niggas fuck up because they never even started, twin. Taking that leap of faith, quitting my job, bro, going out there not knowing if I was gonna make money and shit, yeah, it was a stupid ass decision, but was it really a stupid decision? Because it got me where I'm at right now. But it took me to stop procrastinating to even make that step forward, twin. Just jump out there, bro. Get in the water, twin. Sometimes you gonna drown. But if you really a hustler, twin, you gonna learn how to swim, nigga.
Shout out to Cassie, man. He be talking that real. But that is real, though. Like, people do procrastinate a lot. You gotta stop procrastinating. Just do it. You gotta start somewhere.
Did you know that you can make natural skincare using aloe vera? Aloe vera, called by the Egyptians the plant of immortality, helps the skin retain the moisture without leaving a greasy feel. It contains over 75 beneficial compounds. It can promote hair growth and reduce dental plaques. Scoop out the inner gel and blend it until smooth. Leave it on side and combine beeswax or soy wax in a jar with olive oil. Melt it in a double boiler, add your blended aloe gel and mix until fully incorporated. Follow for more tips. Did you know that you
talking about he making his own little stuff. his own little skin treatment. See, that's what I'm saying. We gotta start making stuff like this. When that girl was talking about how they put chemicals and all, gotta start doing stuff like this. For real.
California has made a new public school grading system that I think is absolutely crazy. A A is a 84. 64 is now a B. A 40 is now a C. You get a 20 is now a D. 44% is now a D. And in some schools, you only need a D to pass the next grade. So that means all the ass whoopings that I got, all the elaborate schemes that I made going home with bad report cards was for no reason. All of the whiteout, all of the breaking into the teachers' computers and changing their grades, all of that was for no reason. And now it should come as no surprise when everybody is walking around California like the tall Ed from Ed, Ed and Eddie, the dumb one. And I find that absolutely crazy because there's other countries that's teaching their kids to become absolute calculators, busting down Albert Einstein calculations with their fingers, while on the other hand, they're making it easier for us over here to be uneducated. Fucking diabolical. Y'all let me know y'all thoughts on this video in the comments. Like and follow for more wisdom and stay tuned. And if you one of those people where school is just not for you, but you still want to make a bag, and you want to do it off content, comment down below.
This is the reason why bad things happen to good people. Isn't it strange how you can be a good person doing the right things, but it seems like something bad is always happening? This can be very frustrating, but there's a reason behind all of it. There's a universal order called yin and yang that applies to everything living, and it means balance. Everybody will experience a balance of good and bad in life. The best way to deal with this is to change your entire perspective. As a matter of fact, throw away the entire term bad. When something negative happens, think of it as a learning lesson that's going to help you grow. We naturally learn the most when going through tough times. So once you learn the lessons from what you're going through, life will start to change for the better. So stay patient and wait on your blessings to come. Be sure to hit follow so you don't miss the next video and y'all stay conscious. This is the reason why bad things happen to good people. Isn't it strange how you can be a good
If you shower during a storm, lightning could strike your home and send electrical energy through the plumbing system. In rare instances, this current could travel through metal pipes and reach the water inside them. And since water can act as a conductor of electricity, the current can move quickly through it. If you're in the shower when this happens, the electricity could pass through the water and into your body, potentially causing serious injury. If you shower during a storm.
I love you, granddaddy. Give me a hug, man. Oh, man, get on with me here, because I brought you some damn shit. Nigga, you are crazy as hell. I can't get a hug. Nigga, you don't be hugging on no player, nigga. You can't put that shit on the internet, a boss-ass nigga like me hugging on or something. What's wrong with you, boy? You my granddaddy, man. I can't help it, boy. You better act like you goddamn real, nigga. I got you. Don't know something running out of the family, you gonna put it on that. Look at here, big old something. You ain't hugging on that granddad like you a little boy. You better boss up, nigga. I love you, granddaddy. Give me a hug, man. Oh, man, get on with me.
Nah, he wasn't going for that.
If this is funky, your liver has problems with congestion.
You gonna be hugging up like Yo, that is funny.
If this side's funky, left side, it's your kidneys. This is Ayurvedic science. Your lymphatic system is everything. So if you're not flushing out these toxins effectively enough, you can look at your armpit, and if it's puffy, well, you have some work to do, my friend. Especially for women. You get all this lymphatic drainage coming out from the breast into the armpit. And what do in America? We dump more toxins, more parabens, use this deodorant stick, do this, do that, and it literally plugs up the system. So we should definitely be tracking our lymphatic system. I love jumping on a trampoline every day. I love skin brushing. I love sweating and cold plunge, right? Cold shower, whatever you have. This is going to flush your lymphatic system, and you don't want it to get congested because this is where the toxins are coming from. Armpits are a great place for it to get trapped. So if it's puffy instead of a pit, it could mean you're holding on to something. So next time you do a pit check, also check for puff. If this is funky, your liver has problems with congestion.
One time. Hey, he ain't playing no games. What is that? What is that? What is that? One time. Hey.
Would they call that the chicken leg? Oh, no, he started doing the chicken leg on him. It's funny.
I want to burn fat, I want to build muscle. And the primary goal is to build muscle, but you know, you always want to be burning fat, all right? So that's one of people's major goals. So I want to help you get there, all right? Now, as I mentioned before, there is some concerns with working out in the fasted state, especially for those who have blood sugar issues like diabetics. So if you have blood sugar issues or concerns, then you might need to be a little bit cautious when doing fasted workouts. You could be cautious in the way where you speak to your physician information about this and then ask if that could work for you. But if you try this, what I highly recommend, if you're trying this for the first time, don't do a vigorous workout. Do a very low-key workout. See how your body responds to it, because the last thing you want to do is hurt or injure yourself, okay? So I want to burn fat. I want to build.
All right, yo. All right, now YouTube, this is for educational purposes only, okay? Everything's shown right here from right now is educational purpose only, okay? Let's check this out. It's a lot of, you know, younger people is doing like this, whatever it is, this drug, you know, but they shouldn't be doing it, you know. But let's go ahead and check this out. See what's going on here. We might get a little laugh, but this is a serious matter, okay? This is not funny. It might be funny, but it's not. You know, it's one of those things where you want to laugh, but you kind of don't want to laugh, because this is kind of harming them. They don't even know. So let's check this out now.
It seems that these young niggas picked up a new drug and it's called fucking whippets. Nitrogen fucking oxide. Fucking ridiculous.
What's your name? Where you from?
I'm from the whip, you know, down the street, man. Come on, man.
Twin, what the fuck did you just say? He got.
Y'all saw that, bro? There's no way. Like, how? How is it changing his whole? That's crazy. Man, they really out here doing this. That is crazy how that stuff can even change your voice like that, man.
Got so much helium up his ass, I couldn't even hear not one word. His voice is so fucking deep, he sound like Playboy Cardi. I'm not gonna lie to you, the most I seen this drug is in the city of Atlanta.
Do y'all hear these voices? Listen to these voices. Go ahead.
No bullshit, no cap.
Hey, let me go.
Boom! Boy, this shit. You trying to get booted? You fine. Out here.
Yo, nah, they gotta be bored. They gotta be bored. There's no way. See what I'm saying? Like, people want something new right now, yo. A lot of people want like something new. People want that new earth. That's what it is, man. People are, you know, people tired of living like this. For real. That's crazy. And they all ganged up to do this. Like, they gotta be bored. There's no way. They gotta be bored. They ain't got nothing else better than us to do.
Now, I'm not gonna lie to you. If I see a bunch of these niggas with a bunch of switches and Gen 5s, I'm running like No Neck Jake. And I've seen a lot of people be peer pressure to try this drug because it's really not a drug. It shouldn't be a drug.
It's twisted this way.
Are you gonna be offended if I rub this off?
Nah, for sure. I do every time when somebody else
I
did it.
twist it and then just suck?
Like this. Don't know. Whoa. Did no diddy.
Pause.
No diddy.
Uh-oh.
We don't do no sucking, bro. That was that. Twist it more. Adam, you know what the fuck that shit is, bro. You did it like you know what you did. He know what it is.
I only ever done it out the balloon or the little cartridge thing. I never did it like. Yeah. See, my voice turning all crazy like you. I sound like Cardi.
Yeah.
What's going on? I'm gonna sign to opium with this voice.
Well, I'm not gonna lie. Adam 22 getting peer pressure makes sense because he's a fucking loser. That's why his bitch got fucked in front of thousands of fans. You know what I'm saying? By Lil D. You get what I'm saying? So it's understandable that his ass will get peer pressured. I can see him doing that. Now, whippets has always been a trend since 2016. I think the first rapper I've ever seen take whippets is TJX6 when he started to fall off. Now, after I saw TJX6 do it, I see a lot of other rappers doing it as well now. Now it's become a trend. Now I see Gunna and Young Thug doing it as well.
So rappers out here doing it too.
Then I see Lil Uzi. Now I seen, which probably makes the most sense now, Kanye West doing this shit as well.
Frank Garcia, this Jay, I'm on the Nitrous.
The whippet influence is so big.
Bro, it looked like he was in a hospital though. Or was he, what was he at just now? Dang, Kanye
West
you
doing
on
this
it
shit as
too?
well.
Ryan Garcia, this Jay, I'm on the Nitrous.
The whip it influence.
Oh my God, Kanye, man. Kanye gotta sit down somewhere, man. For real, like, come on, Kanye. There's no way I should be seeing you in this video right now. Like, God dang.
This is so big right now. Niggas are now putting it in their songs.
From the hoe from the back out the whip. To the fans on the chest, ain't no ticket. Eat the push out the whip, but I lick it. You put on my jeans, what you want?
You gonna see a
Toxin it off. No doubt. No doubt. Tell me. If I catch a bitch, I'm getting her number. Okay. In the summer. Give me some ketchup on that. Come over there, bitch. Which one should I eat first, man? Shit, I don't know. So ain't get low. Alright, you should.
Look at them old heads. They scared as fuck at them young niggas. Look at them. They terrified. They don't want no business with them niggas. Bro, even the young nigga right beside them is terrified and disappointed. Like, this nigga looks disgusted. Like, really? In public, nigga? In public? As I'm growing up and realizing maybe my parents were right. Maybe weed can be a gateway drug. I personally never seen anybody go full on junkie.
I don't know about all that, man. That's crazy, though. Or maybe they just doing it because they bored. To be honest, I don't, I feel like they just doing it because they bored. That's really what it is.
When they touch weed, but maybe it should be a gateway drug. Maybe it should be considered a gateway drug for real. And look, I'm not giving them young niggas excuse. They can do what they do. They know what's right from wrong. They know not to put nitrous oxide in their fucking body. As a person who smokes weed, all I'm just saying is maybe that can be used as consideration. Because if you took a whip it, you most likely smoked weed before. And I'm not gonna lie, maybe I'm tripping. But as a society, I'm seeing a lot of these young niggas now are just finding new ways to get high because their dopamine receptors are fried. It's kind of like they're running out of ideas to get high. And it seems like
that's what it is.
So whoever the mastermind is behind these diabolical ass AI videos must be stopped. And why does these videos resemble a terrible acid trip? Let's start there. Like, what am I looking at? A bulldog, horse, hippopotamus? And the craziest part about this is why is they starting to look more realistic? See, now AI is getting so powerful to the point to where reality is blurred. And the scariest part is that it's AI videos that's just like this that's already deceived millions of people. And the real question is, if people are already getting deceived by this, just imagine when the AI gets upgraded. Like little videos like this, which is AI, some people would not be able to tell that this is AI. Look how realistic that is looking. And everybody want to talk about the great illusion that's supposed to be happening. And I can see why everybody's talking about it now. And the worst part about it, gang, is everybody falling for it. And I ain't gonna lie to you, it's getting so good that it's been a couple times that I almost got thinking that some AI was real. But y'all let me know y'all thoughts on what y'all think about how good these AI videos are getting in the comments. Like and follow for more wisdom and stay tuned.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, AI is kind of getting out of hand. For real. That's scary.
I believe that God is a frequency. We have to tune into that frequency. We understand a couple things through metaphysics. There's a universal consciousness, and there's only one consciousness. You and I appear, but we're not. We're still only one. Ancient Mayan saying, "In lakek alakin," I am just another you. And so there's a radio station broadcasting out frequencies from the universal mind, and it's broken up into point number. I'm 99.1, you're 99.2, he's 99.3. Your avatar body is designed to encapsulate a point number of that frequency for a temporal amount of time. You're able to encapsulate that frequency of consciousness, but it's all coming from one source. It's a frequency. God is a frequency. I believe that God is a frequency. We have to tune into that frequency.
Yo, I'm gonna keep it funky with niggas, bro. I'm tired of arguing with y'all about gas and Zah, bro. Real Zah is not the same as gas. And I'm gonna tell you the big difference in the click giveaways. When you got gas and all that shit look good. It can be purple looking frosty and all that shit. Smell good. But when you smoke that shit, it tastes like something burning and shit. It don't even taste sweet. You know what I'm saying? Real Zah be tasting sweet. You know what I'm saying? I never really tasted a Zah that didn't taste sweet before. I'm gonna just keep it funky. And here's a clear giveaway that lets you know you smoking real Zah. You see how my ashes is all gray like this? See that shit? It gray. could be a little more lighter because I had put some other weed in it and shit. I want to make my blunt big, blah, blah, blah. But if your shit ain't looking this great for real, bro, you got them black ashes, bro, you ain't got no Zah, bro. Real Zah grown correctly, treated right. All them pesticides and all that bullshit ain't in that weed.
A woman collapsed in freezing weather while walking to find help after crashing her car. She was just 15 feet away from a house, but no one knew she was there. She was found 6 hours later, completely frozen. Her skin was so hard, it couldn't be pierced with a needle. And her body temperature was so low, it didn't even register on a thermometer. Doctors assumed she was dead, but they slowly warmed her with heating pads. And amazingly, she woke up and made a full recovery with no long-term damage. A woman collapsed in freezing.
Wow, she came back to life. That's why. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, these be cute and all, but what the fuck is really a pig? This little nigga don't got no manners. He don't give a... This nigga don't even try to breathe when he eating the fucking food. Like, you gonna die trying to eat. Yeah, these be cute and all, but what the fuck is...
He really... He ain't even breathing. He right. He not even breathing. Oh, my goodness. Pigs are not real. I mean, pigs are real, but, like, they not organic at all. It's like they ain't got no brain at all.
Crazy part with... When it comes to religion, people, especially black people, they're buying to the white Jesus thing. But when you speak about African deities, they don't want to hear none of that. See, that lets me know that's how brainwashed we are. Like you really telling me that you can believe in a God that don't look like you, and we the only ones that worship a God that don't look like us.
That's true.
And I tell you about African gods, African deities, and you tell me you don't want to hear that?
But that's the fear. That's the fear that's been implanted.
That's the ignorance and the fear. But that's how strong it is. Because if it came down to it, they'll do something to you.
Yeah. What?
In protection of this over, damn, I'm telling you. And then when you look at the African deities, like I tell people, go look up, where you think they get Batman from?
Osiris. You got Ramses.
Where you think all these Marvel characters come from, nigga?
Yeah.
They stole all this shit.
Yeah. Everything.
So
the
the Black Panther, crazy part with when it comes to religion.
Everybody's so creative. You want to make an interesting meal for your spouse or your significant other after working a double? Well, here's a recipe to probably have them working more doubles. Go ahead and get yourself some margarine or some butter and put in a pan. Cook it down, loads and loads of it, to the amount where it look like it, and you'll look at it and be like, this is going to clean me out real good. That's what you want. So go ahead and melt that down. Now you want to get yourself a can of chicken noodle soup. I know I said it's homemade, but we are making it at home, right? So if we make it at home, we can call it homemade. Now go ahead and open it up and put it in a pan and add you some egg, because egg goes well with noodles. And if they look at it, they might just think it's ramen, but it's not. And see there? See how fancy I'm getting? Uh-oh! Turn it up with the cheese spread in the can. You know why? Because it lasts for about 5 to 10 years. And more cheese, because it ain't going to slide down easy if it ain't cheesy. But I believe this is going to slide down, and it's going to slide right out the other end as well. See how it look? See how it look like something you probably wouldn't touch? Because you don't have to unless you like stuff like that. Everybody so...
Yo, she is too funny. She's about everyone's so creative. Yo, I can't with her, bro. Yo, she's funny. I'm not gonna let me go and get her a follow. She's funny for that one. Yeah.
No.
So funny.
Come here. It's okay.
No. That nigga just faked that shit. That nigga is a fucking dramatic ass. Yo.
This is certainly not part of Larry Gessick's retirement plan. The 77-year-old electrician by trade leaves at 5:30 a.m. and heads for his part-time job unloading trailers at a local supermarket in St. Petersburg, Florida for $14.75 an hour. His wife Joyce, 66, prepares for her workday, making $14 an hour as a full-time legal administrator.
It's not really a retirement.
What is it?
It's working every day.
The Gessicks came out of retirement not because they wanted to, but because they had to, and are among the 11 million Americans, 1 in 5 over 65, who are still working.
It's hard. 77, still busting my butt.
So I call it the work, retire, repeat syndrome.
Labor economist Teresa Gillard-Ducci says work is the new retirement.
More than half of the people who are retired right now do not have enough money to be retired.
Who's to blame for all of this?
I blame policymakers who experimented with our retirement system 40 years ago, and they are not saying the experiment failed.
That experiment is what we know today as the 401k, named after part of a 1978 law that offered companies an alternative to the traditional pension plan.
The thought was,
this is certain.
So a 401k is a scam, basically. That's messed up. They should not be this age having to do all what they having to do, man. That's not cool. That's sad, man. That is so sad.
Okay, let me say this. You can always tell an African ass. These are African. That look, come on, check it out. That's African. All that tangerine, that's African. That's African.
Tangerine.
It's so much ass in this hole, Lisa. Okay, let me say this. You can always tell an African ass. These are African. That look, come on, check.
You know what this is? That's assault. That's assault. The touching is the battery. Posturing myself like this to you, that's assault. Why? Because do I look like I'm going to do you harm? Do you believe that I have the physical ability to do so? Yes. Okay. So would it be normal for her to be afraid? Yes. She's been assaulted at this point. The battery is the physical touch. That's why there's two charges, assault and battery. I'm going to fuck you up. I'm going to fuck you up. Did I assault you? I'm going to fuck you up. I'm going to fuck you up. Did I assault you? Do you see the difference? What is my intent? And then the threat of coming forward. You know what this is?
Sometimes somebody do it, you just might as well just knock them out at that point. Whatever you gotta do, get them out your face.
It's covered. How to stay completely off the government's radar. How to stop your phone from tracking you. How to hide from thermal vision. And even how to avoid CCTV from tracking you. Guys, this book is full of projects necessary for survival and in a crisis and to help protect your family. This is a Navy SEALs bugging guide, and what it does is help you turn your home to the safest place on earth. I think every home should have a copy of this. I'm gonna put an orange shopping cart link down here at the bottom left so you can get one. It's covered.
I just came out of the gym and I met one of my old teachers, like back when I was 10 years old, you know. And she said something that I want to tell you. She said, "I'm happy that you've found your purpose, Jenny." And I said, yeah, it's just that it took so long time. Like it took so long, so many years to find it. And then she said, yeah, but you have to live first. You have to live fully to find your life's purpose. And then she said, and you also need to go through the darkest of times to become the person that you would have needed in that dark time. And that person that you would have needed is your life's purpose. Yes. 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 That's it. That's it. I just came out of the gym and I'm...
So I love using my juicer, but not just to make juices. I also love making delicious smoothies. And today I'm making this blackberry, peach, and strawberry smoothie. You know, responsible juicing is great, but smoothies are even greater because you get to keep all the fiber, vitamins, and minerals that you put in. And since drinking smoothies is fun and delicious, it's truly a win-win. So break out your juicer and make your Oh.
This is not a happy nation. This is a depression nation. I'm just talking, y'all. Don't mind me. Oh, I had to mute it to the music. This is crazy. They really printing money, yo. And then they be asking you for bill money. Go print some money and, you know. I'm just talking at this point.
When a pilot puts on an oxygen mask in an emergency, it forms a tight seal around the face. And this is crucial for supplying the right amount of oxygen. But if a pilot had a beard, the facial hair would prevent the mask from sealing properly, causing the oxygen to leak, potentially leading to unfortunate consequences. And this is why you typically never see a pilot with a beard. When a pilot puts on an oxygen
I never knew that. That's interesting. The more you know.
Editing is now officially in our meat industry. Lobbyists for the cattlemen and pork associations in several.
Let's skip that. Nah, you too good about that type of stuff.
This is how to heal your eyes. Salt every offering, Leviticus 2:13. Heals the eyes, the skin, the hair, the central nervous system. Magnesium in salt heals everything inside of your body. It's why it is the #1 or #2 deficiency in the world, next to a copper deficiency. When you combine the copper with the magnesium, you're going to not only regrow your eyes, but also your hair loss issue is going to go away, and these symptoms of Alzheimer's or brain fog also are going to start to deteriorate and leave your body once you start doing the master's cleanse, the cayenne, the salt, the key lime, the olive oil, every morning, afternoon, and evening. Remember, the salt and all of these herbs, they really just regrow the body's organs, right? That's the power of the magnesium. But that's why they also made your salt illegal that you see today. They replaced the real salt with fake white iodized table salt, which strips the body of the precious minerals and copper and magnesiums that it needs in order to be stress-free. They also took away your goat milk. Check out what copper does for the body and how it repairs your tissue. Your body needs animal-based copper in order to allow that copper to be made bioavailable for the rest of the body. Fast 12 to 24 hours a day, combine it with the salt as well as the herbs. You guys will be great in no time. Don't forget the beef liver in order to heal the copper deficiency. Copper also has been shown to regrow the eyes. This is why we made you guys a Bible health book.
What's up, Michael?
Hey, how are you?
That's the king right there, bro. How you doing, man? Mike, I just wanted to ask you a question that was on everybody's mind, I'm sure. Mike, where Bubbles at, man? How the monkey doing?
He's at Chris Tucker's house. I'm a big fan of yours, by the way.
Right on, Mike. Big fan here, too, man. I know all the songs.
Me too, Cedric.
I still got...
I love you.
You know this, man.
You know this, man.
Right on.
Wait a minute, Michael. Michael used his real voice right there. Y'all saw that? What? Like, why did Michael talk like that? Like, I don't get. Like, he was trying to like be cool for the females, be more like soft for the females or something. He said, did Michael use his real voice at the end? He did. His voice got deep at the end.
What's up, Michael?
Hey, how are you? You know this, man.
Right on. What's up, Michael?
That is hilarious, bro. I would show this, but this is nasty. Let's get that.
influence you, because that's all I'm seeing around is them motherfucking puff bars and all that shit. Don't let me catch you with a puff bar.
I'm not gonna have a puff bar.
I'm just telling you, I catch you with a puff bar, you're gonna have two puffy ass eyes, DJ, and I'm not playing.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yes.
And I be seeing niggas do nitrous and shit. Let you put your mouth nitrous like they
The
put.
stuff that goes on Fast and Furious cars?
Yes. So do that shit. I'm a Fast and Furious beat your ass, nigga.
And is that the stuff Kanye was on?
Yeah, that's the shit you're doing. Niggas is doing wild stuff.
That's why I don't let you go nowhere. For that reason. And pull your pants up.
They're up.
Pull them up like Urkel.
You guys want me to wear them like this?
Yes.
Pull them up like Urkel. Yo, that's crazy. His older brother is acting like his dad is on. That's funny.
Yes. Because you go out there looking the other way, you're going to get misinterpreted for being something that you're not. Because you ain't never stepped foot on no gang territory. So don't be dressed like you have.
For real, because as soon as you go to the pen, you gonna snitch.
Niggas, he knows.
At 11 o'clock.
11 o'clock on the dot.
Why does he always gotta act like my dad?
Nigga, because I'm your big brother and I changed your shitty ass drawers.
You don't change my drawers, nigga.
I did when you was a baby.
11 o'clock.
11 o'clock when
And
you're...
if you're responsible, then you can earn a later curfew. But 11 o'clock...
So if I'm responsible
And you
tonight,
lucky.
No, not tonight.
You lucky because I used to have to come in before the street lights came on. What happened if I didn't come on when the street
You
lights
get your ass whooped.
Exactly. So you lucky. You got it good now.
Let nobody influence you.
On time, you still have to put gas in the car and do things. Yes, you still need that, but you don't have to manipulate events and people to come out the way you want. You just let that go. And when something does happen, well, a hurdle pops up in front of you, it's okay. You just deal with it however you can and you just go on. You know, you accept it. You don't get upset with it. Oh no, I didn't want that. You know, it just happens and you go on. Well, your life becomes magic. And the other end of this is a thing they call synchronicity, which is where things just happen just as you need them, just when you want them. And you go from nothing ever happens to me. You know, I don't have any synchronicity. The only things that are synchronicity to me are the things that get in my way. I got new hurdles to get over. But you'll go to that to just the opposite. There are no hurdles anymore. Everything just works well. And I got to that point, I don't know, sometime probably in the late 20s, early 30s, where I realized that when you don't try to control anything, you don't have to control anything. Right. It all just works out. Yes. Yeah. Everything really works out. You know, you'll be driving home and something will happen. There'll be somebody trying to cross the street with a big cart full of apples or something, and everybody's stopped and you're in this 50-car jam and it takes you 15 minutes to get through. And then when you get home, you'll find out that just up ahead, 15 minutes further along on the road, there was this huge accident and 8 people got killed. You know, there was a terrible thing happen. And you'd have been right in the middle of that if it hadn't been for that guy with his apple cart that held you back. And your life just goes on that way. Every day, all day long, things fall out just when you need them. And in general, part of that is that the system is trying to tell you, yes, this is what happens when you stop trying to control, when you start trying to manipulate. If you just be and grow, this is what happens. So some of it's the system, and some of it's the way you redefine things. Because now, what you would have seen as a terrible hurdle, oh no, now look, you no longer care that much about it. You say, oh, yeah, it's a problem. So, not a big deal. I'll deal with it. And you go right by it. So sometimes it's just things are arranged for you, and other times it's your own attitude that you no longer have that thing that's out of control, or that thing that's unknown doesn't frighten you anymore. Well, yeah, all right, I don't know how that'll work out, but it'll work out all right.
When I was young, my mom told me don't play with my food. I don't think she was talking about this, though. When I was young, my mom told me don't play with my food. I don't think she was talking about this, though.
Y'all niggas in America better not. I know that. I know that much. This nigga gonna crane your car away. Fuck a tow. We finna take the whole motherfucking vehicle off the ground.
Wow.
Oh yeah. Yeah, this, yeah, I can see it now. The Repo motherfucking man. Look at this shit here. They done, hey, pay that car note or else.
Wow.
Pay that car note or else, nigga. Or else. We sending your shit up. I would never. Nigga done went in there to do DoorDash. He waiting in the line. They talking about your order has been picked up. He done came back outside. Cancel the motherfucking order. Cancel the whole damn account. Oh my God. When is we gonna make parking spaces legal again? Huh? Where the fuck we gonna park, man?
Exactly.
How we gonna pay these car notes and park at the same time? We don't got it. We don't got it, man.
We don't got it.
Damn.
It's crazy.
Fuck. Y'all niggas in America better not.
Jalapeno peppers take nearly 85 days to reach maturity from seed, and when growing on an aeroponic tower, we can grow 16 jalapeno plants vertically, which we harvest in order to make pickled jalapenos. Broccoli requires almost 110 days from seed to harvest, and with 2 broccolis per growing level, you can get 14 broccolis on a single tower. Zucchini takes less than half the time compared to broccoli, and within 45 days, you can get close to 30 zucchinis as a first harvest. When it comes to basil, after placing your seeds, it takes a few weeks until transplanting, and then another 6 weeks until it has fully grown and reached maturity, allowing you to harvest up to 52 basil plants per tower. Purple kohlrabi are fast-growing brassicas, needing only 2 months' time until harvest, allowing us to get 44 purple kohlrabis per tower. Another fast grower is lettuce, and after placing only 1 seed, it takes 14 days until transplanting the seedling, and another 4 weeks of growth until you can harvest up to 52 lettuces in less than 1 square meter on a single tower. And you are not limited to growing only one type of crop on a tower. You can mix and match any crop you want, since we use the same nutrient dosages and irrigation cycles for all the crops we grow. Jalapeno peppers take nearly 85.
That's dope, man. They growing their own food, got their fresh food, man. That's the life right there, man. That's the life. That's the good life. Yeah.
Ask yourself how much your bills are right now.
That's a real interest.
Like before I even want to make money, I want to tackle my bills. So if I have a debt of $5,500 a month, or what I'm going to do is make me a job. Find me something that makes that money first. Before I go into my career, before I go into making money, I go work to pay that bill. Once I know this bill is done, outside of my job and paying my bill, and all my off time, after I get off work, I don't go get a drink. I don't play the game. I don't lollygag. I use that time to study, invest in myself with more time of knowing things. And for 3, I work towards what I want to be. Because where I'm at is not where I want to be. I see a lot of people complain about where they are because that's not where they want to be. But where you are is sustaining you to go to where you. Ask yourself how much your bills are right now.
That's real. That's gotta do the important things first, man. Then ain't go have fun, you know? For real. Shout out to Walker. I didn't know he got the jams like that. Okay. That's what I'm talking about.
Motherfucking.
Or Inspect the Gadget.
Inspect the Gadget ass motherfucking truck. This bitch goddamn. Hold on, nigga. This nigga, where the fuck you get this shit from?
Sit your ass right there.
Gus. This nigga
Ghostbusters.
shit, man.
That's true.
Nigga, Men in Black ass nigga, goddamn.
Men in Black.
Hell to the fuck now, man. Look at this shit. Hell to the fuck now.
I look downstairs on the back.
Boy, that nigga stupid. God damn. Hey, I done seen it all now, boy. Fuck up, my bad, my nigga. Fuck a Tesla, nigga. This nigga got some motherfucking Inspect the Gadget shit.
I already got bad feet and shit.
Motherfucking.
That's a transformer type of jump. Oh, for real. It's funny.
According to psychology, the parentified son carries deep anger from childhood emotional neglect, which surfaces when he snaps at his partner or children. he struggles to regulate his emotions because no one ever taught him how. Growing up, he had no parent attuned to his feelings, so he rarely understands his emotions or why he gets defensive when others share theirs. As a child, he felt the weight of his mother's stress, stopped showing fear or sadness, and believed his value comes from working and providing. Burnt out, he fears stillness, lacks boundaries, and feels responsible for everyone's burdens. According to psychology, the parentified
Way before black people started talking about each other. Yeah, we used to go outside and have a good time. We used to have such a good time that the other black people wanted to have a good, look at this nigga having a great fucking time. Now, if a nigga come to the club right now with a basketball, red shirt tucked in, y'all gonna cook the shit out of him. Y'all gonna roast the nigga. Why? Why he can't have a good time? The white girl come in there cutting up. Y'all talking about, oh, look at that white girl. Look at that white girl. What's wrong with y'all? Stop doing that to people. Stop it. And I'm the one doing it to people. I'm doing it right now. This nigga right here. Oh, I'd have talked about him. Yeah, I couldn't have helped it. It wouldn't have been no help for me. I'd have talked about him. Hold on. Do it then. Do it then. There it, bitch. Hit it, boy. Hit it, boy. It was way before black people started talking about each other.
Why do they like Gina from Morbid? You know them like Gina?
By age 25, you should be old enough to realize this. Most people never understand number 6 until they're 40. 1. Life is 100% better when no one knows anything about you.
True.
2. You shouldn't take advice from people who are not where you want to be in life. 3. Everyone will show you who they are. Just give them time. 4. You need to be smart enough to create your own opportunities. Don't wait for them to come to you. 5. The secret of happiness is freedom. The secret of freedom is courage. In life, you must take action if you want to experience freedom. Lastly, 6. You will always have problems. You will always have some sort of conflict going on in your life. You must learn to enjoy life while still solving them. There is beauty in everything we experience. You just need to adjust your perception. You can either cry in the storm or dance in the rain. If you're not following, you're probably never going to see us again. But if you are, congrats. You're on a journey of continuous growth.
Asking cops the same questions they ask us.
Freeman, you doing all right over here? Okay.
Just checking my computer.
Doing what?
Just checking my computer.
I heard about some suspicious behavior over here, so we were just checking out the area. What department are you with?
I work for Collin County Sheriff's Office.
Collin County?
Yes, sir.
You got ID on you?
I sure do.
Can I see it, please?
You want to see my...
Yeah, please. I need to see your ID.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Sure, no problem.
Where are you guys coming from today? What are you out here doing today? Where are you actually coming
Just
from
gotta
today?
cop the beat off. We gotta start.
From here? You've been here all day?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Where are you headed to right now?
Back to where I need to go, back to the front of the building.
You licensed to carry that firearm? Okay. You do me a favor while I'm dealing with you. Can we go ahead and put your firearm up for my safety?
Absolutely.
Where are you headed to?
Going to work.
So we're just out. We heard there's a lot of drug trafficking going on in the area. We've been getting tips from people, so we're just out checking on people. I mean, we saw that the stores closed down, so it was kind of suspicious that you were just sitting here.
Lieutenant Yount with the Collin County Sheriff's Office.
Lieutenant Yount. All right. What are you out here doing today?
Getting gas right now.
Okay. Where are you headed to?
Going to work.
Do you have anything illegal on you that I should know about?
No, sir, I don't.
Okay. You don't have any drugs or illegal firearms or anything in the vehicle? All right. Would you mind if I take a look?
Yes, I would.
If I can just have you sit on the curb right over there.
You don't get to search me, bud.
Do you have anything illegal on you? Or
what?
Huh? I'm just asking. I don't know, drugs, weapons.
Asking cops the same questions they ask.
Hey, they be asking questions like that to us, so shoot, hit them with the same questions. I feel it.
Signs you're more attractive than you think. A lot of people don't realize they're actually an attractive person because sometimes the signs are subtle. Number one, the hottest people that you know are always checking out your socials. Anybody that you consider to be attractive is all over your socials. They're checking out your Instagram, your TikTok, your Snapchat. They're watching all your stories and they're stalking you. If you want to know who stalks your socials the most, press share and Instagram direct. A list will pop up and these people are the people that interact with your Instagram the most. If that's full of really attractive people, then you are an attractive person yourself. Number two, whenever you catch somebody staring at you, they look away immediately. People like to look at what they find attractive. Other people are looking at you, but they get nervous and they feel like they've been caught out the moment you catch them. So they'll be staring at you, you look back at them, and suddenly they look away. And if this happens a lot, then you are an attractive person. And number three, people don't interrupt you when you're talking. When you're in a big social situation and people are having conversations, and let's say you're addressing a large group, these people do not interrupt you. They let you finish what you have to say. Not because you're an interesting person, not because what you have to say is fascinating, but it's because you are attractive. Signs you're more attractive than you think.
Does your mind ever do this?
Yep.
And you try to shut it up, and it just keeps on going. So what happens when our mind is doing this is that we look at our mind and we go, mind, be quiet, stop chattering these things, and it just does it. And then when we want it to shut up, we go, why can't you stop talking? And does it even louder. So what we need to do is we actually need to take our attention away and don't give it our energy. Now, when we do that, the mind doesn't just shut up. It will still keep cracking. But the more time that we spend not giving energy to our mind, not thinking about the chatter, the less energy we give it. And then, one day, without even realizing it, it stops. And then when you realize it stopped, you look at your mind, you go, oh my God, I'm so happy it stopped. And guess what? Here we go again. Okay. Our mind, the way we energize our mind is we pay attention to it. So if we want our mind to stop, simply bring your attention somewhere else. And that somewhere else is the present moment right here.
Indeed.
Does your mind ever do this?
Gotta stay in the present moment, no matter what, no.
We are rapidly experiencing new variations of frequency. All right, there's a lot of new celestial energy.
The origin of the Adam's apple. Let's talk about it. So, it's the beginning of time, literally. Time was only like a day years old here. Anyway, it's the beginning of time and you have the very first two human beings chilling in a garden. And all is going well until they decide to eat apples from the one tree that they were instructed to stay away from. They eat the forbidden fruit. And apparently, God is so pissed about this that he literally makes a chunk of the apple get stuck in Adam's throat as a reminder of his sin. And this reminder was then passed on to all men ever after with the moniker Adam's apple to make sure that no one ever forgets. So you see, the idea is that this is Adam's apple. But wait, the plot thickens because apparently this story doesn't even exist in the Bible anywhere. It's not found in any of the Judeo-Christian or Islamic writings. In fact, the first time that the origin of the Adam's apple is ever written down isn't even until the 1600s, when a religious doctor, Thomas Bartholin, publishes a picture book for the purpose of teaching anatomy. In this book, he officially named it an Adam's apple, and the apple's officially been stuck in man's throat ever since. The origin of the Adam's apple. Let's talk about it. So, it's the beginning.
In health news, one of the healthiest tortilla chip makers, Siete Foods, has been purchased by a really great company, PepsiCo. Now, these really were one of the cleanest chips you could get with only a select few ingredients. And I do wonder what type of changes will happen to the ingredients or their sourcing following the acquisition by PepsiCo. Now, you may have seen this infographic before, but it is shocking how only a handful of companies own hundreds of brands that you think you have a choice. You walk in there, look at all the options. It's the illusion of choice. Over here we have Nestle. I remember, what was it, their CEO said access to clean water is not a human right. Well, they own all kinds of stuff. Nescafe, Dasani, Nesquik, all these chocolate bar brands, Wonka. Wow, they even own Nerds and Fun Dip. Just take a screenshot and zoom in. You don't want to really be funding any of these companies. Now, it's likely evident with all the new chemicals we're finding in the food and water supply that detoxing and rejuvenating your system is imperative. Like taking the Tongkat 100 from chalk, which for men boosts free testosterone 87% in 21 days. It also boosts mental clarity, muscle endurance, muscle recovery, and has 23 clinical studies. Now we know the chalk minerals are fully bioavailable, and those support healthy detoxification. They also your DNA and boost brain function massively. We're giving these away for free today. Comment free below and I'll send. Someone is going to have to explain this. Did you know the most recent Hurricane Helene, that was a Category 4, that made landfall on September 26th, is not the first Hurricane Helene that was a Category 4 that gained hurricane strength on September 26th? According to the National Weather Service, the most recent Hurricane Helene made landfall September 26th and it was a Category 4. September 26th, 1958, another hurricane strength, September 26th, Category 4. That is a crazy coincidence.
Yeah.
Someone is going to have to explain this.
That means they weather control. That's what it is. Weather control. That's what's going on there.
Well, people say you go on grapes. Why would you go on grapes with cancer? That's a disease. No, it's not. It is simply chemistry burning you up. And that chemistry is acids. Grapes are alkalis, highly charged, electron-rich, alkaline food with high flavonoids. And at which side of chemistry you have to get on. You know your kidneys, like it or not, are your eliminative organs. They're eliminative organs and not of just water and crap. Think again. These are acids, and if you don't get them out, now you form stones in the body. You form agglomulation in the body, no matter where it is. Prostate, bladder, you can stone yourself up everywhere. Liver, gallbladder, everywhere. Because stones are formed in an acidic medium. This agglomulates chemistry. How you break apart agglomeration is on the alkaline side. Fruits, berries, and melons are the most bioactive in your electron-rich foods, your electrical foods. Let's say a good dark grape, a black grape, organically grown if you can get them, of course. If not, don't let that stop you. Just wash the pesticides off. So these dark grapes probably give off around 12,000 angstrom or 12,000 units of magnetic energy, electrical energy. People say, you go on grapes. Why would you go on grapes?
Is this Hurricane Helene even real at all? What a coincidence that the word hell is in the name of this hurricane. In case you didn't know, they have patents for tornado and hurricane control devices. And for the fact checkers, right here is your patent number, done by the United States. So let's go down the rabbit hole. Did you know there already was a Hurricane Helene back in 1958? It was formed September 21st and it got extratropical September 29th. So what does that mean? That means if they could make these things, they got some very coincidental timing here. And please always remember this video is for entertainment purposes only.
Look at the rapid intensification over only a 12-hour period, going from a standard hurricane to a rapidly intensifying Cat 4, even with some Cat 5 winds recorded at times before slamming into Florida. A lot of the wind was higher up, a very strange pattern, especially as you look here and see this weird spiral occurrence. That does not look natural. It looks like someone came in with some sort of weather modification machine and actually created this out of thin air. That's one of the speculations that has been going around for a very long time, as we know their technology is not only getting better, but combined with AI allows them to run these models on a large scale.
So let's talk about the spiral in the middle and why this would be significant. Because on the patent information, they tell you that they use sound waves toward a peripheral area of the said weather system to intensify it and to make this hurricane really into something big. Because looking at their patent information right here, a method for controlling hurricanes by the temperature in the eye or in the outflow. The air temperature within the eye and the outflow of the hurricane is raised by flying scores of jet planes with afterburners in the structure. Very important. Small changes in temperature on a large scale bring in large changes in other variables on the smaller scale to change the direction and intensity of the hurricane. They're showing you right here how they would do this. And look, devices or methods for influencing weather conditions. I know you guys have heard crazy things that they can do with sounds and frequencies. Read this. A method is disclosed for affecting the formation and or direction of low atmospheric weather systems. Audio generators are positioned to project sound waves toward a peripheral area of the weather system. The sound waves are generated at a frequency to affect the formation of the weather system in a manner to disrupt, enhance, or direct the formation. The sound waves can also be projected in a manner to cause the system to produce rain, bro. So why is everybody saying that this hurricane that's going on right now is possibly not natural? Because the question no longer is if they can do it, it's are they?
Take a look at this quote from Ryan. He says that at this size, 100-mile-plus-per-hour winds, landfall around 11 p.m. to 1 a.m. is beyond anything he's seen there in modern times. Look at that. It spans almost the entire size of Florida, as also birds are getting trapped inside at an unprecedented rate. Typically, we do see this happening, but the amount of birds, the sheer number that are trapped in the center of the hurricane, not only says something about the unnatural occurrence of it, but it shows that typically when those birds are able to sense what's coming and fly away, that sense was not there. So whatever it was that caused this hurricane did not trigger the normal response from birds. That's perhaps more indicative of what's really happening here than anything else. As you can also see in Atlanta, extreme flooding, that's not normal. You don't typically see a storm that is moving so quickly with so much rain that it's carrying, that it causes flooding that substantial, that far inward. Not normal at all.
Take a look at this animation, keeping in mind that they have devices that can control this weather. And tell me that this doesn't look kind of suspicious to you, the way that this is moving, and you got to understand how they do this. And please always remember, this video is for entertainment purposes only.
Make sure they say that for real. But yeah, man, this is crazy. Because they could be doing this, you know. It's a possibility because they able to do stuff like this. So it's a good question, you know. Gotta question everything for sure. Alright, y'all. That's gonna do it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. You already know we're gonna keep these videos coming each and every day. Stay tuned for the next upload. It's gonna be another good video as always. Send peace, abundance, prosperity, and good healthy way. Make sure you take care of yourself. Get outside in the sun if you can. You know, I'll see you guys in the next upload. Peace.